what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the NECA Alien 40th Anniversary Parker figure. So of course you know this is based on the character of Parker played by Yaphet Kotto, and of course this is also based on the original 1979 Ridley Scott film Alien, which I have right here on the 4K Blu-ray. This is on my all-time favorite films too as well. Like I mentioned before, I got to see this in the theater here recently when it was doing like a Phantom event for the film, and that's when I got a chance to actually see this because it was celebrating like the 40th anniversary, you know. But yeah, as you can see, this is the figure in the box, and I'm going to get into it right now. So as you can see, this is the box that contains the Parker figure. You can see him on the side with like his accessories too as well. It says Parker, you know, warning. You also have an image of Parker right here on the side too as well. They also show him on the back too with I think the flamethrower. And you can see like the other characters that are available in this series, or actually this wave, because Parker, he is actually a part of wave 2 of the NECA Alien 40th Anniversary figures, which consists of like Brett, Parker, and like a bloody alien, because the first wave had Dallas, Ripley, you know, like a redone Ripley and a redone Dallas, and a prototype alien, you know. But then the third wave is supposed to have Ash and like Kane with like the actual likeness, you know, of John Hurt, you know. So that should be kind of cool, you know. The back description of the box says, "In space, no one can hear you scream. In a remote region of the galaxy, the United States space tug Nostromo, carrying a cargo of mineral ore, makes its return journey to Earth. The ship's crew, 5 men, 2 women, and a cat, are awakened from their hypersleep chambers when Mother, the onboard computer, monitors a strange transmission, and according to company law, the crew must investigate any signal indicating possible intelligent life. What begins as a routine search mission quickly escalates into a nightmare of unimaginable terror when the crew discovers and brings aboard an extraterrestrial life form." And it says the 40th anniversary collection, collect them all year long too as well. So I'm going to open this on up. Okay, as you can see, there's the Parker figure. So what I'm going to do now is actually go and just measure him. He stands just over 7 inches, actually almost 8 inches, but I actually have him on like the stand too as well. So what I'm going to do first is just talk about the articulation of the Parker figure. Now I do notice like I have a little trouble getting the stand, but I know it's kind of on the surface, but he does stand. I'm sure he will be standing probably like at the end once I actually get the stuff proportion right, you know. But here's the actual figure itself. Now I must say the likeness on the figure is very good, you know. It does look like Yaphet Kotto. He even has like the bandana around like his head too as well. It's even painted like in red and blue in the back, so I think that's kind of cool. Even his hair is, I think, done pretty good. If anything, but I know he did look like this in the film a lot, you know. Like very dark. He might be like too dark, you know. But I think the likeness is pretty good to him though. It looks like his head is like on a ball joint, because you can't like rotate it all any kind of way you want. You like look to the sides. You can kind of look up, not too much, you know. And you can kind of look down. I also notice that he has like his face like in this kind of expression like that where he's looking to the side. I think the shirt is sculpted pretty good underneath him, underneath this shirt that he does have on, which I think is pretty cool. It's probably even possible, I doubt though, that we could get like another Parker figure, you know, where he just has on a green shirt, you know, because remember eventually he had took this off, you know, and just only had on like the green shirt. But I like how you can still see like the company logos and stuff too on the uniform. I think that's kind of cool. These are sculpted pretty good, you know. He also has like a gold bracelet on his arm too. I think that's kind of cool. I notice his arms, they look like they are a solid, like dark color, but looks like they kind of, I think they are like brownish. Look like they kind of have like a hint of purple in it, if I'm not mistaken, but I believe they are solid black. And of course, you know, here's like his the pants like he has on. I think it's kind of cool. I think this is a well done figure, you know. Now his arms, they can kind of lift up. Now it does like he's kind of tight, but they can like lift up. It does seem to be kind of tight, but you can like lift the arms up. He has a bend at the elbow too. Hand swivel, but he does seem to be kind of tight there. Leg can lift up too. He has a bend at the knee. And I noticed these seem to be kind of tight too as well, but they can't turn like the feet. Does like a kind of like a swivel in the feet. You can kind of split them. Yeah, you can. You know, I'm just kind of trying to be careful with it. You know, but you can split. You know. Yeah, he does like seem to stand pretty well, you know. But I think this is an awesome figure. I'm glad that we got like a Parker figure from, you know, based on Alien. I think that's kind of cool, you know. Now what I want to do is talk about the actual accessories that come with the Parker figure. So as you can see here is an alternate hand, and it's for his right hand, you know. As you can see, it looks like it's like gripping something too. The next accessory that he comes with is the actual flamethrower. And as you can see, it's the same exact flamethrower, I believe, that came with the Ripley figure too. Now I do think this is kind of cool, because now you have like two flamethrowers, so if you actually broke one or lost one, you know, you can actually like share this with like the other figures. So like if I lost Ripley's on or damaged it or something like this, I can give her Parker's on, or vice versa, you know, like if Parker lost Tails or was damaged or something, I can take Ripley flamethrower and give it to him, you know. And again, this is nicely done, you know. Like how you can set the fuel tanks on this on, and of course it has like the strap too as well. The next accessory that comes with the Parker figure is this actual cattle prod right here. As you can see, this also is like a separate piece, like it's movable. You can bend it like the handle. This here is at the actual other end. As you can see, there's Parker with the actual flamethrower in his hand. I must admit, I actually had to loosen his hand to actually get it in there, you know. I got the other hand like cupping it, like his left hand, as you can see right there. But you know, you can also have Parker just like having the flamethrower like hanging around his shoulder too as well. There's Parker with the actual cattle prod like in his hand too as well. Now I must admit, this part of it seems to be kind of, it's in there because it actually has like this like a handle thing right there where it won't fall out at all, you know. But I notice it actually has to be turned like that, you know. You actually have to keep it. Oh, okay, there it is. I guess you actually have to turn it straight up, you know, for it to be like that. But the way it's actually designed, it wouldn't slide out of his hand because that upper part right there's like stopping it, you know. Now what I want to do is compare Parker with some of the other figures based on Alien. Now this right here is the actual Ripley figure, and this is the 40th anniversary version, as you can see. Now I do still have Parker actually on his stand, you know, but you can see like how they actually look. Let me see if I can get them So as you can see, that's how it actually looks, you know. So he's like a slightly taller than her, as you can see. And here, as you can see, is the actual Ultimate Big Chop 40th anniversary version compared to Parker too. So as you can see, there's definitely a height difference within these two. You know, like of course the Big Chop is definitely larger than Parker. You know. Alright. Okay, there's the NECA Alien 40th anniversary Parker figure. I think this figure is superb. If anything, I did notice that like the actual joints, like the arms and the legs, like the hands, the feet of the figure seem to be kind of like stiff, you know. But it's still a pretty good figure, you know. I think the likeness to Yaphet Kotto is awesome too as well. And again, this is based on the original 1979 Ridley Scott film Alien, which is one of my all-time favorite films, you know. So I'm glad we're finally getting like a Parker figure too as well, you know. I think that's awesome, you know. That's kind of cool, you know. And I guess it could be possible, you know, that we might can get like another Parker figure, you know, eventually. with like a different uniform on. You know, I'm not gonna like actually stress it or anything like that because he did actually take that sleeve, like the extra uniform. He did take that off and just had the green shirt on, kind of towards like later in the film, you know. But yeah, I think this is like an awesome figure, and I guess if you're a fan of Alien, you know, you should definitely pick this one on up, you know. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this. Is the NECA Alien 40th Anniversary Parker figure, and this is part of a wave 2. Now, the only way you can actually pick this figure up was actually supposed to be only like comic book stores, or I think like actually like online stores like Big Bad Toy Store, and I think places like that, you know, they may have it, you know. This wasn't really actually available like in Target and so on, or I think like Walmart and anything like that. You only can actually order this like online at certain like websites, and I think it'll be like in comic book stores too as well. But NECA has officially made it available like on their NECA store, so you can actually pick this one on up on the NECA store now, you know. I guess while supplies last, you know, because I know they do sell out, you know. But another thing too, this is part of a wave 2 in the Alien 40th Anniversary series too. So I know you have like I think Brett. Then we also have like the Bloody Alien that's a part of the second wave. Because then they have the upcoming third wave, which will have like Ash, like in the cane with the actual likeness of John Hurt. He doesn't have like, the face hug on his face. He actually has like his face, you know. They had him coming up in wave 3, and that's pretty soon too. But yeah, this is the NECA Alien 40th Anniversary Parker figure. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well. Whatever it was big. Well, it won't be no rocket to fly through space.